Let me just say that I, yes, I have not been this excited for a damn turtle movie in years, man. Years. I didn't give a damn about these turtles for years, man. I knew. Hey, listen, I passed it on to the kids. Y'all got it, man. It's your thing now, and I'm glad for you to have it. But my turtle days are done, man. I'm just not feeling it anymore. But damn, boy, I'm looking forward to this. You're at dtmerch.com. There's so many other things that you can do over there and see, such as our new videos that are up on TikTok and up on YouTube. But what I really want you to do is I want you to go and first of all, you can start by looking at that banner in the middle of DT Merch, clicking that so you can go over to x1entertainment.com/double-toasted so you can get tickets for Double Toasted live in New York City, Brooklyn to be more exact. That's April 1st. And that's going to be a show starting at 8 p.m. at the Roulette Intermedium for a night of comedy, games, and much, much more. You're going to have a great time while you're there. When this premiered, a lot of people said that was nonsense.
Yes.
A lot of people said that was just downright stupid. You mean to tell me you reading a book? Now, back in my day, they started out in those funny books. And I remember people looking at me. You mean to tell me you reading about turtles that are teenagers and ninjas? That's stupid.
And mutants?
And mutants too. Mutated turtles that are ninjas and teenagers? That is the dumbest I've ever heard. 20 years, actually, whoa. When I was reading this as a kid, man, not watching. This is before the cartoon. I was reading about these turtles when I was about 15 years old, man. 14, 15 years old. So we're talking about a phenomena that has been going on for almost 40 years, man.
Damn, they had books back then? You wasn't reading on a stone tablet?
No, oh man. Stick figures on a rock wall is what we had to do like this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant.
Exactly.
Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Yeah, man. Just like any property or phenomena has lasted decades, like Scooby-Doo, anything like that, they've gone through different versions. And now we have our latest version that'll be coming out this year from an unlikely source, Seth Rogen. I did say Rogan, right? Seth. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Sometimes I talk about what's that other Rogan? Joe Rogan. Sometimes I get mixed up. Joe Rogan's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we have our latest version of this, and we've had anything from 2D cartoons, 3D cartoons, live action combined with CG. Mm-hmm. We've gone through it all. What more can we do with these damn turtles over here? Let's go ahead and take a look at Seth Rogen's latest version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Oz, you saw this trailer.
I did.
And I saw this. Mutant Mayhem. And I stand corrected, people. It is a teaser, not a trailer. Trailers have a tendency to be about 2 minutes long. This is about a minute and 20 seconds or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at this teaser for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as they go out and cause a little mutant mayhem.
We've prepared our whole lives for this.
Oh my God! I'm gonna be sick.
Yo, what happened?
Let me just say that Yes, I have not been this excited for a damn turtle movie in years, man. Years. I didn't give a damn about these turtles for years, man. I knew. Hey, listen, I passed it on to the kids. Y'all got it, man. It's your thing now, and I'm glad for you to have it. But my turtle days are done, man. I'm just not feeling it anymore. But damn, boy, I'm looking forward to this. it kind of helps that it speaks to my generation. I mean, you throw some Tribe in there, you already got me.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can. Just like you kicked this trailer off right here, man. There's so many other reasons though why I love this trailer, man. This trailer has me so pumped, so excited. I don't know why I've been this excited for a turtle movie this long. And you're talking to somebody. Well, I didn't love it. I was okay with that Michael Bay. Well, not the second one, but the first Michael Bay produced turtle movie that came out. I didn't hate that like everybody else. I was kind of all right with that.
You must stop, Shredder. To guess go save my brothers.
I thought it was kind of a unique take on the turtles, man. I understand it wasn't for everybody, but I wasn't crazy about it, but I liked it. If you remember that movie. But this go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I say I didn't like the Bay one, but no, go ahead, finish what you're saying. No.
Oh, no. And I understand why people didn't like it. I'm just letting you know that that's kind of where I stood. I didn't hate the turtles. I moved on, but I was always down if they tried something different. And this one, it's funny. This one is different in the ways that get it right. Where the Bay, those Bay movies, they were different, but kind of missed the mark. I do understand that. I didn't mind it, but I understand that. It is wild. It is crazy looking at these turtles these teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually be teenagers, man. That is crazy to me.
Hey, why did we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head?
Just stop talking. You're ruining my concentration.
You're fine. Chill.
He's going through puberty still. He's fine. Chill. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're hitting on the head, Corey, right there. The past Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Granted, I'm like you. I wasn't a big fan like that. I saw it come on like, whatever with it. And then it went through all these different phases, right? You went to the Michael Bay, where everybody's serious. You know what I mean? Hardcore. You know what I mean? And then you had, another one where they were too silly. You know what I mean? This is for me is hitting that sweet spot, right? They're teenagers and they're so freaking cute.
They are. Right? They are adorable. I love them.
Cute. You know what I mean? And that was my big takeaway from this. This is adorable. Someone has like a braces on their teeth. The way they're talking, the voice acting is fantastic, and the art style. Oh my goodness. I think having Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, or whichever the first one was, that kind of broke the mold for everybody, and was like, you know what? We can draw some crazy shit and it'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that they got this new, this art style that they're using, lends itself to this, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fantastically, because it kind of always goes back to the comic books, like you were saying, that kind of dramatic art style that was in the comic books. This is kind of being shown through here, and thankfully, through those other iterations of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they changed April from being white to black. So we don't have to worry about that no more.
Yeah.
All right? So she's black in this one. It's okay because she's been turned black already before.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I got something to tell you about that.
Damn! All right.
Yeah. I know. I hate to bring. We want to hide for so long.
Let me take my flag down. Sorry, I waved it too quick.
No! Keep the flag up. Let me just shoot some holes in it real quick. Let me tear your shit up, man. No, first of all, you hit it, man. You hit it on so many levels. I did not like the latest version of the Nickelodeon Turtles that we had, the show and everything, because they were too cute for me. And I don't know what it was. And maybe it's because the CG just looked a little too smooth. There was no real texture or anything. Now they're cute here. In fact, I want to tell little asses to go home right now. What y'all doing out so late? What y'all doing out here at night? It's so cute.
You see that street lamp is on? You go home.
Yeah, take y'all little asses home. Yeah, y'all feel like coming out yelling at them. Y'all get your little asses home. You're supposed to be out this late. And now I'm going to be like, oh, they're so adorable.
A couple more minutes, you guys. It's okay.
Those guys. But you're right. They've taken that artwork from Into the Spider-Verse, which is just killing, man. It just influenced it just kind of revolutionized the animation industry as far as an aesthetic and a style goes. I've seen, I believe now, was there another that had this kind of style? Because what was so great about Into the Spider-Verse is that it took so many different forms of art. It took CG, it took 2D, it took dry brush, pastel, it took graffiti, it took a stop motion look, and it put it all in one. It took a comic book aesthetic. And it did all of that, man. All of that in one. That should have been mush. That should have been a mess. That should have been slop. Yeah. But it worked. But then I think this Turtles trailer right here stepped it up a bit, man, because, they're not afraid to like pump it up to a level where it looks like claymation now. It looks like claymation with acrylic paint on it, man, or something. And I love that.
It's different.
I don't know how that feels for 2D, for stop motion animators out there. Everybody's talking about how, computers are coming in and just kind of pushing artists out because the computers are doing things that really took a hands-on approach before. But man, this looks awesome. It's just a look that I never thought I would say this after Spider-Verse so soon, but this is a look that I don't think I've ever seen before.
No, you're right. I mean, because again, the character models, you saw some of your human characters in there. They look formed, but that's their style. You know what I mean? You saw those thugs out with there look crazy.
I like, damn, wait a minute, which ones are the mutants?
Exactly. But they're embracing that style. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Goddamn Van Gogh painting over there looking crazy. Get nuts, yo.
And they're bringing all these characters back that that kids remember. They got Rocksteady and Bebop, as you saw.
Oh yeah.
And that's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about is that maybe they're trying to throw too many characters in here because there's the series staples here like Rocksteady and Bebop, man. But then they're bringing in a whole lot of other characters. And I think there's so many characters that Shredder won't even be in this, man. I think they're trying to stop an actual criminal organization that does not involve, a dude dressed in spiky armor and all that kind of stuff. I don't think the Foot Clan is going to be in this at the moment. So I'm not sure. But
yeah, I'm not sure either, man.
Yeah,
they definitely want. I guess they want to try to get their own take on it, but then put as many quote unquote grounded characters they could, but people will recognize and Bebop and Rocksteady. Even if you don't know who they are, those names sound familiar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jackie Chan. Yeah, Jackie Chan is going to be Splinter.
Oh, that's
Master Splinter, who apparently has an afro in this. Boy, he got the afro mullet. Look at that.
Oh, damn.
You got that Jerry curl. Look at that, man.
Your kung fu's going to be tight learning from him.
Afro mullet, man. I love it. Do you hear what I'm saying, Oz? A rat with an afro and a mullet.
Yeah, I mean.
Like I said, things we've never seen before.
Real.
I will say this, and I love it that Seth Rogen is producing, man, because the reason why is because Seth Rogen grew up in an age, now Seth Rogen is middle-aged now, he's up there with us and everything, right. But he obviously has a love for the Ninja Turtles, man. So I think he's going to be bridging the gap between those fans who are older now and have to take their kids to see this and the kids who love it, man. That's why you saw, that's why they put Tribe in here probably. That probably was his choice to put that in there, man.
Yeah, I believe that.
I don't know if that's going to be in the movie, but as far as this trailer goes, I can see why he put that in there. So John Cena and Joe and there I go, Joe Rogan, Seth Rogen are going to be Rocksteady and Bebop.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Mondo Gecko is going to be. He's bringing in, of course, his friends Ant-Man, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
It's going to be Mondo Gecko.
I heard Ice Cube is in there, right?
He's going to be Superfly. I read about it, man.
Superfly, okay.
Yeah, there is a character, Superfly, man. So
hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, this is man. I don't know why. I think it's mainly just from the art point of view, and then and those characters just seem to have some real appeal, man. Some real childlike appeal. I'm interested to see what they do different with this. It looks amazing. Now to address what you're talking about with April O'Neil.
Yeah.
So April O'Neil. Now, who is the woman, the actress doing the voice for April O'Neil?
Is that Maya Randolph? Is that?
No, it's not Maya Rudolph.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody in the chat will tell me who is it that's playing April O'Neil here, because I'm gonna tell you, Ayo, there you go, Ayo Edabi. at a Berry. I'll look her up. Oh, and your boy Giancarlo Esposito is going to be in this, man. I don't know what character he's playing, but I saw him on the cat. You saw him at the end of the credits here too. Oh,
I'm sure he's going to be a villain.
Of course. And he's going to talk like this. He's going to sound like the Chicken Man.
There it is.
You know what? They should have made him a Chicken Man, a mutant Chicken Man.
A mutant Chicken Man.
Man, this is cool. I forgot this girl's name. I don't think I actually let it sink into my brain, but it's that. You ever seen this show, The Bear?
I have, yeah. It's the black girl. Okay.
Yeah, her.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, I love her on the show, man. There she is. Yeah, wow, good for her, man. Because I love her on that show, The Bear.
Yeah.
So she's the voice of April O'Neil. Now, I do have to say, I am so happy that I have not read one comment today saying, why the hell is April O'Neil black? Or why the hell is April O'Neil a nigga? You know, get worried. Yeah. And a lot of people out here saying that, well, yeah, man, they're taking it back to her roots. April O'Neil was always black. And
there it is.
That is not the case, though. That has been deep. Now, she might as well be, because she looked black as hell. She like Rick James right there. She's, her hair's so kinky. I think the reason why people say she's not black, even though she's always looked black, is because Kevin Eastman, you had Eastman and Laird, the Kevin Eastman, and I forgot the other guy, Laird. But Kevin Eastman, his girlfriend was biracial, I believe.
All right.
And April O'Neil is based off of her. So
okay.
So she really had no race to particular, like one particular race to define. That's why a lot of people say, but I was waiting for somebody to say, why they change her to black. Well, technically they changed her to white for the show, because if you go by Kevin Eastman's girlfriend, she was not white. She was actually she was multiracial, biracial. So some people say it looks Latina almost. Yeah, so she was, a lot of people have like gone in and kind of debunked that already. She was not black, but hey, look, I'll say this, she black now. So.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. It was a case where, I guess when the masses, everybody started to, understand or watch the Turtles, that April O'Neil that you showed, she was white. That cartoon that came out, in the 80s? Yeah. I mean, that was the one everybody was kind of beholden to. What I mean? And then they switched it up. I'm sure there was some sort of controversy, but, they switched it up or switched it back to her being a person of color and never looked back since. So to have this come out now and to have April still be a woman of color, it hopefully shouldn't have any more. It should have that backlash because we've had her this way for so long now. The voice acting is phenomenal, and that's what's helped, of course, selling this as well as them being teenagers and being funny, and, being adorable, man. That's the thing. That the big takeaway for me is that they're adorable. Oh, the way they're acting with each other and the way they're talking and saying phrases. I want to see them. I want to see them. So we gave the kids Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ticket. We got to take that back though.
Oh
yeah,
bit.
We got to take that back.
Yeah, let me hold this for you. Yeah. Yeah, y'all are just borrowing the Turtles. Now we need them back. All right.
Yeah, let me get that.
Oh, you talk about adorable. Look at that little turtle, man. Look at that little sweet turtle. Oh my God.
Yay.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, I think that's another thing, man. They're having them be teenagers, but they're not going. And here's a little Easter egg for you. They got the Laird. So that's that's Eastman and Laird, the creators. But I like that they're talking like teenagers. But okay, so when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came up, the ones to show that they were teenagers, No, we're talking about the original cartoon, not the comics, but the cartoons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to show that they were teenagers, they had them talking the vernacular and the slang of that time, the 80s. So that's why you had the Cowabunga, dude, radical. Yeah. That's why you had all of that, but I'm so glad that they're not making them do that here where they're like, yo, dope, man. Bruh, man, I'm glad that they're not doing that. I'm glad that they're letting them be teenagers and they're letting them be cute teenagers without having to force any kind of like street slang on us or modern slang or, stuff that they're talking about and the hip hop and all that kind of stuff.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze. It's nice, right?
My man in the red, my man all the way to the left.
Yeah. Ooh, you loving that.
A little dance that he's doing.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Go check it and watch him. He's like,
just like kids, man.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Killing me. Yeah.
In a way, it makes me think of that makes it a little more timeless to not have them try to really force them to speak any kind of modern slang. And it reminds me of something like Charlie Brown, where they let kids talk like kids, So
yeah. Yep.
So man,
that's dope.
I'm loving it. Oh, Nicholas Cantu. Yeah, okay. Lee. I met this guy in San Antonio through my friend Lee, and he was telling me about how his son is this actor, and he's getting a bunch of roles right now. And his son is going to be, his son Nick is going to be Leonardo, man. Is the voice of Leonardo here.
Awesome.
Oh, congratulations, man. Well, hey, Lee, pass it on. Tell him I said congratulations whenever you see Nick, man.
Congrats, man. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell him Cowabunga for us, dude.
Tell him it's radical, man. So, yeah.
I'm curious to see what Martin has to say and Juicy.
Why you bring them names into this?
I tried to. I was serious. I wanted to leave it alone, but it was right there.
You want to know what they're going to look like? There's the expression right there. There you go. That's what they're going to say. Don't ask me to show this shit to Martin, all right?
Don't do it.
Don't ask me.
Don't do it.
Turtles, okay. And Martin hates turtles anyway. So.